New polling shows that although voter support for Governor Gavin Newsom is slipping, there is not strong enthusiasm for the effort to recall him from office. Political analyst Kevin Riggs joins us for this week's Riggs Report. So, Kevin, will we see a recall election this year?
Well, Tony, it really depends on whether the backers of the recall can gather enough money to pay for those signature gathering efforts. We won't know the answer until mid-March, when the backers face a deadline for turning in roughly 1.5 million valid voter signatures. In reality, they'll have to collect a lot more than that to make up for redundancies and invalid registrations. If there is a recall, though, voters don't seem very fond of the idea. The new UC Berkeley Institute for Governmental Studies poll shows that just 36% of voters at this point say they would be prepared to remove Gavin Newsom from office. 45% say they would keep him, and 19% are undecided. More troubling for Gavin Newsom, though, the same poll shows that just 46% approve of his job performance. That's a big slip from 64% approval just last September. Obviously, voters very upset, very angry right now, very unsettled about the availability of vaccines and COVID-19 rules.
So we know Newsom is facing Republican competition from former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer, who formally declared his campaign for governor this week. Would Faulconer prefer to face Newsom in a recall or the 2022 election?
Well, I think Faulconer has said he is prepared to run in either scenario, which is why he's declaring his candidacy now. He wants to start obviously collecting endorsements and raising money, but also wants to be positioned if there is a recall this year. I think he probably would have a better shot in 2022 because in a recall, there's no limit on the number of candidates who can be on the ballot. But in either case, Faulconer does face a tough lift in California, where no Republican has won statewide office in the last 15 years. You have to recall Arnold Schwarzenegger was the last one to do it back in 2006. And Faulconer faces one other difficulty, having voted for Donald Trump last fall in a state where Trump is politically toxic.
Meantime, no word from Governor Newsom about who he will appoint to replace Xavier Becerra as state attorney general. But, Kevin, there is reportedly strong interest from a well-known congressman who's angling for the job.
Yeah, both Axios and Politico, among other news organizations, are quoting multiple sources and reporting that Burbank Congressman Adam Schiff has been lobbying the governor for the AG's job. The seat, of course, vacant since Xavier Becerra is going to Washington. Schiff served a term in the state Senate before going to Congress and was a manager of the 2019 impeachment of Donald Trump.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate your time.
Bet.